Welcome to the Lizzie Show. It is another wonderful day to be alive and share this day with you. Here is my favorite drink. I'm drinking gold, baby. I'm drinking gold. Now, if this is your first time here and you don't know what gold is, I will show you in the end of the video. It is delicious and nutritious. Did they purposely make those words rhyme? I don't know. But today's topic is, do you believe in fate? Or better yet, do you believe in destiny? Or I could say things another way. There's Milo. See that? He's so comfortable, he doesn't even need me anymore. He doesn't even need me anymore. Look, you see him? He's in my cup. Milo! Do you believe that Milo, what? It's really, do you see what he's doing? He's biting the bed. Whoa, he's taking some aggression out on that cat bed. I see a ladybug on there too. All right, back to the question. Do you believe in destiny, fate, and that things are meant to be? Do you believe that everything happens for a reason? I'm going to. I guess you can think about what I talk about as I'm saying things. You could agree or disagree. Look at Milo. I mean, is he just not the perfect thing to watch as I talk about destiny? Milo! Destiny, fate. Did things happen for a reason? Were you and I meant to be? Were we meant to be born? Are we here for a reason? Or is it all just random events that happened without any reason whatsoever? I'm going to ask you one more time. Is everything that happens meant to be? And is there a plan? Are things supposed to go accordingly? Or is it all just random, chaotic, and meaningless? I'm going to take a sip while you think about your answer. By the way, I'm doing this video before I work out. It's a Monday night. I'm doing this video for you. So as I'm walking on the treadmill, you and I will both be listening to me. That's right, I'll be listening to myself, evaluating if I'm worth listening to. This is where you will not see my face. You will only see the cup. Because this is Halloween. Thursday's Halloween. Halloween. And then we'll go from that. No, I'm going to keep this cup. I love this cup. This cup has good vibes. All right. Is there such thing as destiny, fate, and does everything happen for a reason? I'm going to rather, answer the latter question first. Do things happen for a reason? Well, I believe that things happen not for a reason, but in fact they happen and we give it a reason. Because we are powerful beings and we have language and thought. And our thoughts and our feelings create a reason for the worst things that happen. Because when bad things happen, we say, well, there's got to be a reason for why this is happening. Now, bad things that happen either happen by nature and it's nobody's fault, or it happens intentionally due to the evil nature of other humans. So then you ask yourself, does it happen for a reason if it's Mother Nature? And does it happen for a reason if it's due to another human being who is ill-willed and evil? It's getting complicated now because does Mother Nature have a conscience enough to affect humans when there's also 8.7 million other species on this earth? Now it's getting to be a tricky question to answer because some people will say that we are the top beings. That's for you to answer. I'm not going to say if we're the top beings. I will say that Milo, look at him. I love you, Milo. It's funny because I thought that I was going to have him sitting in my lap while I did this little talk. But I mean, it's funny how I did it yesterday and today, and he's in the same spot. He's a bodhisattva of the universe. He's a spirit that's in the cat body. He's in the cat form. I feel like he was sent to me and he's made my life better. It's funny, because of him, I sit out here and I absolutely love it. But tomorrow's going to be 82 degrees, so I'm not going to be sitting out here, okay? That kind of weather, I go inside the house. All right, I'm sorry, I'm not sticking to the topic. So do things happen for a reason? When it comes to human beings and when they do things that are wrong, and you could define what you believe to be wrong. I think we all know right from wrong, right? I mean, if you steal a pack of gum, it's not that bad. But, you know, if you steal someone's car, it's pretty bad. If you steal someone's money out of their account that they earned, that's pretty bad. So where's the conscience in that person that could do that to another person, right? So do I believe things happen for a reason? I believe things happen, and as human beings, we have to give it a reason to cope, to move forward, and to deal with the worst aspects of human life, which is pain and suffering. When good things happen, do we say there was a reason for it? Not so much. I don't think so. But when good things happen, we say it was meant to be. It was meant to be. I'm a sucker for it's meant to be, because look at this guy. Do you see him rolling over? It was meant to be that we went out one time. It was finally a nice day to go for a walk. And what do you know? We see this little guy in a garbage pail. Do you think I was happy seeing him in a garbage pail? No, I was disturbed. You know the story. We gave him food, and then he came to the back, got him a place to eat. So far, look, he's got 4 spots. And if you see on my posts, he's got a new house coming. Little mama's still hissing. Now, does everything happen for a reason? No, things happen and you give it a reason. That's what I think. Me and my mother would have conversations, and she thought I was genius when I said that. I don't expect you to think I'm a genius because you didn't give birth to me. You know, moms consider you a genius when you say things they think is remarkable. Do you believe in fate? Do you believe that things are predestined? Sometimes when good things happen, like with Milo, I feel like it was fate and it was destined because it was a good thing. If it wasn't for us meeting him, I feel so blessed. I feel honored and blessed that I can, look at him, he's so cute, that I can be able to be that life force that can take care of him and love him and give him the best life. Because remember, for animals, they're just part of our life, the best part of our life. But for them, we're their whole entire existence on this earth, and they make our lives so much better. How? Do they have conversations with us? Do they give us a pep talk? Do they say the right things? No, they don't need to. You know why? Because they have an essence. Like, look at him. Do you see him right now? I mean, is that not, I mean, he's the perfect backdrop. It's like he made this all happen. He's my agent, Milo. Aww. Now, as far as fate and destiny, let's delve deeper into that. Most of the things you can take into your control. I'm going to give you an example. But first, I'm going to take another sip. It's good. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to get personal. I loved my mother. My mother was wonderful. She was strong. But her body in the end was just like falling apart. And she passed away at just 59, and her 59-year-old body was like a 100-year-old because for some reason she had a condition where if she stopped working out, her body would just deteriorate. So there are some of us, if not all of us, really have to keep moving to keep moving. And then there are some people, listen, I've seen 92-year-olds who walk in as patients, smoke, barely walk, and they're healthy. These are the exceptions. A lot of times you have to put in the work so that your destiny is not dying young. I love my mother. I feel bad, that she passed away so young. But in my opinion, and this is getting personal, I mean, I knew my mother. I knew that she suffered from depression. And for her, it was so hard to physically get moving and go to the gym. But ironically, what's so ironic about that is that when I was younger and we lived in Brooklyn, New York, she didn't have a car. She walked everywhere. She took the bike to Jack LaLanne before it was Bally Totals Fitness, and she took me to the gym. And she got me my first gym membership when I was like 13 years old. So ironically, she implemented in my brain, in my consciousness, in my habits to be a physical person, to work out. But then as soon as she moved to suburbia and got a car, I feel like for her, that was the downfall. She just stopped going to the gym. She didn't have that culture of Brooklyn, New York. That was more, I believe that certain people belong in certain places. My mom should have never left Brooklyn. And I had a dream that when she passed away, she was back in Brooklyn, young and healthy again. Because I believe when we pass away, we all go to our own specific heaven, whatever that heaven is for you. Just like in that movie, What Dreams May Come, with Robin Williams. If you've never heard of that movie, it's an absolutely amazing movie. I don't think it got enough acclaim or attention because it's a very deep movie. And in the movie, everyone has like their own heaven when they pass away, because the universe is big enough for everyone to have their own space. Anyway, the point of the conversation of having your own destiny and fate is, I was thinking about my mom, and I said if she just would have really put in the work and not stopped that good habit she had of working out, it wouldn't have been so hard for her to keep going and to stay strong and to not get weak and to not get the drop foot and to not let dialysis, make her want to quit life. By the way, she was on dialysis because she had polycystic kidney. It's something that your kidneys fill up with cysts and then they stop working and you need to go to dialysis. My mom didn't like going, She was one of those. She was like, how kids cut school? She'd cut dialysis. She just wouldn't go. And then she'd end up in the hospital and she'd say, the doctors, they said my lab work is perfect. I'm fine. But then, eventually she went to the wrong place and then they put her in rehab, which that's a whole nother story. But the point is, you can take destiny into your own hands because the road is led by every decision you make. When bad things happen, I believe and this is where we're shaky. Is it random when bad things happen? Like when a tree falls on your house, was that meant to be? I don't know. I just think we're just part of the intelligent design, but there's also free will within it. I mean, you have two choices. You could be part of a world where there's no problems whatsoever, or part of a world where there are some problems. Which world do you want to live in? One where you have a few challenges, or one that's perfect and no challenges? I'm taking a sip. Destiny, fate, is it meant to be? Yeah, when good things happen, that's the terminology people use. When bad things happen, it happened for a reason. No, it didn't. But you're going to give it a reason. Oh no, look, the umbrella's going to fall. Don't fall. I'm filming, umbrella. Do you have a consciousness? Stay. Oh, it's getting windy. Are you guys going to see this umbrella fall? I'm sitting here. Namaste. No, I'm having a conversation with YouTube people. What is going on here? It's really windy. Look at him. We don't want to get a leaf in here. Oh, man. This is Illinois. It does get windy. It's too windy. Is this happening for a reason? I'll just create a reason. Oh. Destiny. It was my destiny to meet Milo. Oh my God. You got to be freaking kidding me. Look at this. Oh my God, we're talking about destiny and fate. And look, oh my God, look at the orange cat. Oh my God, the orange cat is here. Are you looking? There's Milo. There's the orange cat. Oh my God. Do you believe in serendipity? Is this a message from the divine? Stop it. Oh, oh my goodness. I'm looking at, oh my God, he's so cute. Oh, I hope this doesn't blow over. Does everything happen for a reason? Maybe the reason we found Milo is to also find this other cat. We'll just call him Marmalade or Creamsicle. He's orange. Oh my goodness gracious. I could have 3 cats. Cats are like potato chips. You can try and have just one, but it's very difficult. You gotta have another and another, and before you know it, you have gained 20 pounds. 20 pounds and 20 cats. Oh my God, don't you think this is interesting? I'm talking about fate and destiny, and the orange cat showed up? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing the situation. Milo doesn't even care. He's just relaxing. I mean, this is his outside house. At least the wind died down. I cannot believe this. This is insane. You know, I strongly believe that cats, they are divine spirits. Divinity. So see this cat, someone abandoned this cat too. This beautiful little orange cat. Can you believe this? Look at this. Another sip to that. The only difference is this cat is like feral. But I'm sitting here, so like I'm comfortable. Usually I'm inside and like I poke out and he's gone. His eyes will bug out and he's like a zombie. He's like boing. He's so cute too. 1 cat, 2 cat, 3 cat. No, he's feral. I can't bring him in. But you know what? That cat house that I bought, he could go in it. Because, you know, eventually we're going to bring Milo in. Destiny, fate, the things happen for a reason. Sometimes we make a decision based on the season of our life, the way that we feel. Sometimes we believe this life isn't real, but this life is real, and we can feel it in our soul. The most important thing in life is to make happiness and making other people feel good your goal. I made that up right now. Do I get a round of applause? Right now, if my mother's watching, she thinks I'm like the most spectacular, talented being on earth. Maybe that is my mother. Maybe that cat is my mother because I was talking about her. Only if it's a girl cat, or could she come back as a boy cat? This is unbelievable. I don't know, destiny, fate, like was I meant to be born? Was I? That's a crazy story too. My mom had a choice between going to Mexico and Spain to study abroad, to learn Spanish, because she would become a Spanish teacher. Where did she choose? She chose Spain. When she went to Spain, she had 2 girls that she roommated with. And they said, Elisa, let's go out to a club, Elisa. She said, no, I want to stay in. My mother, believe it or not, she was more like introverted. She wasn't very tall either, just to add, you know. She was like 5'5". Not tall, right? More introverted, not like me. When I was 19, I was out all the time. So they're like, Elisa, please, let's go. You can't just stay inside. We're in Spain. So after persuading her, she goes to the club in Spain. What do you know? There's a man there, 8 years older than her, who sees her in the club in Spain. Did you see him just stretch out? Cuteness. And how the story goes is he saw my mother and followed her home or to her living arrangements in Spain. And then from there, they were together all the time, and he taught her how to speak Spanish. I taught her how to speak Spain. And my mom was there for 9 months. And then eventually he came back with her to the United States. And they were married, but they went back and forth from the United States to Spain a lot. But my father lied. He lied about a few things. That could be a story told another day. But I will add this about Destiny. They were separated for 8 months. And they both went to the same psychic who had the same crystal ball. And somehow got them back together. He showed up at my mother's door in a white suit. Looked like John Travolta. After 8 months, she opened up the door, saw my father standing there. They had a laugh, got back together. And here I am. I'm talking. You hear my voice, and I exist because they got back together. And my mother also went to Spain, and she also went to a club. But let's go back before that. You know, grandparents meeting and people meeting before that. I mean, it's all, the chances of us being here based on a TED Talk is 1 out of 4 trillion. So really, life is about not just making yourself happy. You're already happy if you make others happy or animals happy. I'm big on that because we're all life. Like, life is life. You don't know what you're going to be born. You could be anything. You could be anything, really. And all life struggles. Like, look at this cat. Look at this cat. He's struggling. He's looking for more food. Look, this is unbelievable. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God, I'm dying right now. Wait, what's in the house? Like, and all life struggles to survive. All right, you know what? I think, Kitty, where you going? Where you going, Kitty? You gone? You leaving? Come on. Hey, where you going? Come here, orange boy. Come here, orange boy. Oh, he's not interested at all. Not like Milo. I'm gonna end this video. Oh, I'm sorry. I was wondering where my cup was. I was like behind the screen. I was like, oh my God. What's the matter? Yeah, back to the thing about life. I just itched my head. This is Halloween. Life? It's organically crazy. Like, look at this. I exist. I think. You think. You have an opinion. I have an opinion. You live in your world. I live in my world. We think. Where does thinking come from? Where does thought come from? Yes, you have neurons. Where does it exist in the space of neurons? Where? It's just, everything has a consciousness. Even the trees have a consciousness. The grass has a consciousness. Oh my God, he's back. Are you guys still here? Can you believe this? I feel like I'm talking about destiny. I'm talking about my mother. Talking about things happen for a reason. This is crazy. I hope you love this video. Because you know what? I was going to work out and then sit out here. But I was like, let me sit out here first. Because I want to hang out with Milo, who's taking a nap. And then we got this orange guy over here. This is just crazy. I just want to keep filming. Look at this. Don't you find this mystical? Is he going to go on the TV? Why is... This is crazy. I think I have to end the video. I have to call my boyfriend and show him this. This is crazy. All right, so I guess I will leave the video saying, do you believe that there is such thing as fate, spirit, destiny? Do things happen for a reason? Or do we create a reason? I will say goodbye for now. And I'll see you next time. Look at this. Look at this. You all have a beautiful night, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Goodbye. Meow.